So you want all different tree sizes in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well, don't worry, after this video, I promise you'll know how to have that. So the first thing I want you to do is go to your Nook shop and go to that little glass cabinet there and pick out a tree sapling bundle. I went with cedar just because it fits my island theme with this forest that I'm going for, but whichever one you want to use, you may use. The one next to it's just like a regular hardwood style tree, and take a bundle of them. And I've known about this for a while. I just have not done this in so long, and I figured now's the perfect time to try it with you guys, as I'm just trying to add some aesthetics to my island and just do something a little bit different that you don't see all the time. So once you've bought your tree bundle, I want you to find a good spot to harvest them. Now this area here was perfect for me, but you can move them, and I will show you how to do that as well. So you're gonna need your native fruit. Now mine was cherries, and your native fruit is the fruit that when you first started playing, that was the fruit tree that you had on your island. So once you have that, I'm going to do all stages of these trees to show you guys, but you absolutely do not need to do 3 like I am. Do however many you want and go ahead and plant them. And like I said, this will not work without a native fruit. I cannot stress that enough. So if you first started playing and you had oranges on your island, that is your native fruit. I had cherries, which ended up being my least favorite style fruit, but for the sake of this video, you do need a few of them. And I went ahead and I watered them. It doesn't really do anything, but I just did it anyways. So then you're going to want to go to the next day. I time traveled, but if you're using real time, make sure you play the following day, or again, this will not work. And we have stage 1 of the little baby cedar trees. They are just so freaking cute, guys. Now here's going to be your important part. If you like these tiny little baby trees at their very first stage, go ahead and take your native fruit and plant one directly behind it. It does have to be native, and it does have to be directly behind the tree. This will stop the tree from growing. I don't believe anything else works with this. This is just how I've seen it done and how I've done it before. But then repeat the process and go to the next day, and your next 2 are gonna go into phase 2 of their growth. And trees in this game only take 3 days to grow, so it's pretty easy to see them at all stages of their growth cycle in the game, as it is only that 3-day period there. So in order just to stop them from growing, just plant your native fruit right behind it. As you can see here, we have all 3 types. Now, another cool thing that I wanted to note is that normally you have to eat fruit in order to move trees, but those 2 smaller ones, and oh my goodness, I hate when that happens. Comment if you guys absolutely hate when that happens. But you only need to eat fruit to move the larger trees, which is really convenient if you have a ton of these and you are really just renovating your island. So as you can see here, I only ate 2 pieces of fruit, and when I moved this larger one, it did take one of those away. And note that it will say large young cedar, so the game does know the tree stage that the tree is currently in. And as you can see there, it's still at 1 fruit, so it doesn't require any. This one was medium young cedar, and this is going to be a super little baby one. Again, this tree was so cute, small young cedar. And you don't need any fruit or anything to move those 2 smaller ones, but you do have to keep something behind it or they will grow. So just note, definitely keep some native fruit in your pocket when you're doing this renovation or you're harvesting some. And I did do some of the hardwood trees as well over here. I am much more of a cedar tree person in this game, but again, to each your own. Whichever tree style you like, this will work. So that is pretty much it, guys. As always, drop a comment and let me know if you already knew about this or this was complete news to you and you plan to use this because you love those baby trees. So thank you guys for watching. Go out and harvest some trees, and I will see you on the next video.